Guys, I'm officially self-employed. I'm officially self-employed. This is my very first day. Yesterday was my last day at work and I'm all wrapped up. I'm finished. So I'm going to take you through what my very first day of self-employment looks like. So this morning I got up, I did some surveys in bed. I didn't film that because I was not ready for the day at all. But next I've got a user testing live call booked. It's $60 USD, so it's about 87 AUD, which is like crazy for 1 hour. So I'm gonna go and jump on and do that. And then after that, I'm gonna bring you guys along because I'm going to do 5 mystery shops with mystery management, and they're $20 each at just like a bunch of different ALDIs. So I feel like that's gonna be really easy as well. So it's looking like a very productive first day. So this is my setup for the live call. It says I've got one scheduled in 11 minutes. So this little like banner pops up and shows you how to join the test. So that's super easy. But yeah, I'm literally just sitting in my office with, don't look at the mess on the floor, okay. But yeah, I'm just gonna sit here for like the next hour and answer whatever questions this one is about. I honestly cannot remember what this call is even about, but I don't stress about these calls anymore because they're genuinely just so easy. They just literally, they just want you to give your honest opinion about whatever they're showing you. I did one a couple of days ago with user testing and it was about like a pet subscription service, which was like so fun, so easy. There's no right or wrong answers. Literally, if you don't like something, you just say, honestly, I wouldn't use it. And you just move on. Like it's so, so easy. As always, if you want to sign up to any of these different sites that I talk about, go and grab my free guide. It's at the top of my Stan store. You just pop your email in and then you'll get a PDF sent to you with a million list of links. I think I've got like over 20 in there now of like all the free sites that I use to make money every single day, and how I've managed to quit my full-time job is that's so insane. Every time I think about it, I'm like, what even is my life right now? But I'm just gonna sit here and wait for this call. I'm gonna jump in about 5 minutes early. That's usually what I like to do. So if there's any like technical issues, I can get that sorted before I jump into the call. So yeah, that'll be in about 4 minutes. So I might just quickly see if I can sneak in a survey before that. Started at 11. It's now 11:35 and it's already done. So $87 for 35 minutes. What a win. I feel like my market research calls always are so quick. So honestly, if you aren't doing market research calls, go and jump on them because they are so easy. We literally just talked about banks. He showed me a few prototypes on like different apps of like what banking apps I would find, like what features I would find helpful. So easy. They just want your opinion. Go and sign up. So before I go and do all of my ALDI shops that I need to go and do, we're going to go and get some lunch from Cafe Harmony because I really want some eggs Benedict. So let's go do that. About to go head off to my first location. I have 5 different ALDIs to get to, so this might take me a hot minute, but for this one you have to be wearing a backpack. I guess they want to see if people check the backpack. So this is the one I'm taking, very cute. So we're going to take this in and we just have to go in and buy something and talk about like how professional everyone was, if they checked my bag, if I was offered a catalog, like really simple things like that. So I think it's going to be very easy. They're $20 each and I'm getting 5 different tasks, so $100 for, let's see how long it takes me. It is 1:32 right now, so we'll see how long it takes to do 5. First shop done, literally so easy. I think I was in and out within like 2 minutes. You just had to buy something. I bought this little puzzle game because like why not, and a block of chocolate. Why not? Easy 20 bucks. So now I've just got to fill out the report. So I'm going to sit here for probably like 5 minutes and do that, and then we'll move over to the next location. I don't know if you can hear me over the car and the aircon, but okay, I just went and did my third one, and I bought this little strawberry chopper. So cute. But oh my god, I had to like fight this woman in front of me because she just like couldn't understand why I wasn't going through the self-checkout with my one thing, because everyone had so much. But you have to go through just a normal register when you're doing these mystery shops. I'm just like, no, it's fine. She's like, why? And I was like, ah. But that was very awkward, but it's fine. We did it. We got through it. We've got 2 more left that are relatively close to each other. So yeah, I'm like running out of random things to buy. That's why I got that strawberry chopper. So cute though. So I'm definitely gonna use that when I get home. But yeah, so I've done 3, so we've made 60 bucks so far in, I don't even remember what time we started, like maybe an hour and a half. So honestly, really good. And the next 2 are pretty close. So we'll round that out and then I'm gonna head home. I don't know if I'll update you. Hopefully nothing eventful happens at these next 2 shops. And nothing too awkward happens, because I swear I feel so awkward doing these. Anyway, I'll debrief when I get home. Okay, it's much later now. I've been home for a while. I came home, did a user testing test. We're gonna talk about that challenge in a minute because it's going so well. Like, I did not think it was going to go this well. I've made some dinner. We're having bao buns tonight. Like, stop. It's got chicken, avocado, Kewpie, and then like sesame seeds on bao buns. Yum. And then of course a Pepsi Max. If you've been following me, you would absolutely know. Pepsi Max is where it's at. Alright, I'm back. Dinner was delicious, but I want to go through what I actually had to do for these 5 mystery shops. So I went to 5 different ALDIs. I had to book them all about like a month, or maybe even a month and a half ago. You have to book them out pretty far in advance with mystery management. I've already booked my November ones, so you have to get in quick. But if you want to go and apply to this site, full disclosure, I haven't been paid yet. This has been my very first time doing any shops for mystery management, but I'm going to put the link to sign up down in the description. It's a little bit of a fiddly website, so if you need help with like navigating it or anything, just let me know, send me a DM anywhere and I will help you out, because it can be a little bit tricky. But essentially it was really, really quick. All you had to do was go in wearing a backpack. So this was the backpack that I took. It just needs to be bigger than an A4 piece of paper. So this is the one that I took. You just have to wear that into every single shop. And then you need to approach a staff member and just ask them any question. It doesn't need to be anything specific. My go-to today was asking where the flowers were, because I ended up buying 2 bunches of flowers from the shops. You had to buy at least one thing at every single store because you had to rate the checkout process. So I ended up with like a couple of bunches of flowers. I bought some mangoes. I bought like the cutest little strawberry chopper. Very, very cute. But yeah, so you just have to do that. It takes like 5 minutes. You just go in, pick whatever item, talk to a staff member, just get their name if you can. They all wear name badges, so that's really easy. I just like, once I walked away from them, I like put it down in my notes app so I didn't forget. And then you have to go and pay. You can't use the self-checkout. It has to be just through the regular checkout line. So you have to get checked out by an actual person, because they want to know if they're checking people's bags, number 1. Number 2, if they're like super friendly. Number 3, if they give you a catalog or they offer you a catalog. So there's just a few different like checkpoints that you need to remember as you're going through. So definitely only buy like 1 or 2 things, because you have to also write down the code on the receipt. You have to write out the entire thing in the report. So if you're doing a full grocery shop, you're literally going to be sitting there for like 30 minutes just filling out the code. So just buy like 1 or 2 things like I did, made it a lot easier. But the report only took like 5 minutes. It was super, super simple. And you just did it all from the website. So from the time that I got to the very first store, and then by the time I left the last store, it took me 2.5 hours total. So that doesn't include driving to the first location or driving home from the last location. But 2.5 hours, it works out to be about $40 an hour that I got paid. So obviously I also had to pay for things in the store. So I had to buy something every single time. And I also obviously had to pay for fuel getting to the places and also like going back home. But honestly, $40 an hour is really, really good for any sort of side hustle that you can do like as a beginner. So I'm honestly really, really happy with that. And if you've used any of the other mystery shopping apps, it is hard to get like super consistent jobs. So that is one good thing that I like, that you have to book out super far in advance, because I could just book out 5 in one day and I could just go and smash them all out in once. Whereas things like Field Agent and Smart Spotter, as much as I love both of those sites, you do sort of have to just go out of your way to go and do like 1 or 2 jobs. So if this one comes through and pays well, then I'm going to continue to use this every month, because I think that they like go and do these ALDI shops every single month. So, and I think they also have a couple of other different stores, but those stores aren't near me. So go and have a look. There's one called Blooms, which I think is a flower shop, but there's none in the Sunshine Coast that I'm aware of anyway. But yeah, again, that's going to be in the description. I'm going to add it to my free guide the second I'm paid out. I don't like to add anything into that free guide until I've been paid out and everything is confirmed, because if people aren't seeing the specific videos of me saying that I haven't been paid out yet, I don't want them to just go and download the guide without knowing that information yet. The other thing we need to discuss is how well the user testing challenge is going so far. I've already made $233.82 in literally 4 days, which is insane. If we keep this rate up, I'm gonna make $1,805. My goal is 1,000. So I can definitely allow for doing a little bit less while I'm on my trip. I have a Melbourne trip booked and also a Sydney trip booked, both in October. So I'm going to be a little bit busy. So I'm trying to smash out like as much as I can before I go. But obviously I mentioned I had an $87 call this morning. That was super, super easy. And then this afternoon I got a $10 USD, so like 15 bucks. Test this afternoon that was literally just sorting pizza flavors into like what categories that I think they'd be put into. Like I named some like premium, classic, like things like that. Was so easy. It was literally just like drag and drop. Took me 10 minutes, $15. So again, if you're not on this like user testing challenge, you're missing out, because it's honestly so good. Go and sign up, do your practice test. If you're like umming and ahhing when to do it, just sign on and do the practice test. So then that can be getting confirmed and getting processed while you're waiting, while you're procrastinating actually doing the tests. Just go and do that. I'm going to leave it below. Go and sign up, because the money that you can make on here is genuinely really, really good for the amount of time that you have to put in. Regardless, I think that is me done for the day. I think I'm going to go hop into bed and watch some Gilmore Girls, because it's definitely Gilmore Girls season in this household. We're rewatching right now. I think we're up to season 3. It's my partner's first time watching. I've literally seen it like probably, without exaggerating, probably 10 times. I used to watch it on a loop to go to sleep. That was a problem. But yeah. So I'm gonna go do that. Let me know how you guys are doing this month with all of your side hustles, and let me know what your favorite one you've done this month is.